here on Haps with you guys since, the Monday night debacle with the Dallas Cowboys. Yeah, I needed to catch my breath a little bit with that, y'all. I ain't gonna lie to you. Needed to catch my breath a little bit. But I'm back. And yeah, we about to get this popping. There is something I want to talk about specifically tonight. Basically, I want to get into my top five quarterbacks at this moment in the season. Listen, I definitely, I was a little. Some of y'all would say, huh, premature in saying something like Ben Roethlisberger shouldn't have been in the top five, top 10. Tom Brady was washed, wasn't going to be the same this year. Aaron Rodgers wasn't going to ball out. It's all about Patrick Mahomes, all about Lamar Jackson. And I am just happy that these quarterbacks are just. And I don't like change a whole lot, y'all. Sometimes I be real scared about change. And, you know, I love the old school quarterbacks, the Tom Brady, the Drew Brees, the Aaron Rodgers, I'm not even gonna throw Russell Wilson in that category because I think this is only like Russ's ninth year or whatever the case may be. But I'm not ready to concede the league being in the hands of Patrick Mahomes or Lamar Jackson or, Josh Allen and Kyler Murray or Dak Prescott. And, listen, these are phenomenal. Listen, the league is certainly in great hands. Once all the GOATs and the throwback guys, yeah, they bounce up out of there. But I'm just of the notion that when you have somebody like the GOAT, that is Tom Brady, when you have somebody who was Patrick Mahomes before Patrick Mahomes was Patrick Mahomes, and Aaron Rodgers, Drew Brees still in the picture, Big Ben Roethlisberger still in the picture, how can we just so easily dismiss these quarterbacks when we know that all they got to do is have a few weapons at their disposal and they're going to make some noise? How was y'all able to do that so quickly? Look, this league is all about longevity and perseverance, and for y'all to just deem these quarterbacks, these top 5 or top 10 quarterbacks, and y'all leaving out some crucial folks, it's disrespectful. It's disrespectful, and I'm over. Yes, Brian H. Waters, I definitely have a problem with letting go of the past, of the old ways. So no, Mike, we're not gonna see no Lamar Jackson hate tonight. We gonna see how it go. I'm starting off. I was gonna do this in no particular order. Y'all come to your own conclusions, or come up with who y'all believe that I believe is actually top quarterback in this. But the quarterbacks that I give y'all are in no particular order. Okay, so number one on my list, Aaron Rodgers. I think Aaron Rodgers has had a couple of tough seasons, despite the fact that they made it to the NFC Championship, last year. They went out and drafted a quarterback, and he wasn't feeling that. And I think that he decided to come out this year and ball out. And, Green Bay, they dropped the last couple of games, I believe, ever since Tampa went to town. They kind of dropped, and it kind of went down a little bit. But Aaron Rodgers is still Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers can still sling that thing. Aaron Rodgers can still put the ball where it needs to be. He can still scare the hell out of you with a minute and a half left, with all 3 timeouts, and they only need a touchdown to win, or they need to get in field goal position to win. Aaron Rodgers can definitely, shake you up still. And y'all, I got some people out there that say that, Patrick Mahomes is the greatest quarterback that y'all have never seen. Yes, he's dope. He's dope. But y'all really try to put Aaron Rodgers in that grave way too fast. And Patrick Mahomes is very reminiscent of Aaron Rodgers to me. Patrick Mahomes, he get it in. He does that. He does his thing. So Aaron Rodgers is definitely one of my top five quarterbacks right now at this moment in the season. Again, Green Bay dropped the last couple of games. I don't think that that's going to stay. I think that as the season progresses, they'll continue to get better. You've been a victim of Rodgers too many times. Listen, I know how deadly and ridiculous Aaron Rodgers could be. I am a Dallas Cowboys fan. Okay, that's Rodgers Stadium down in Dallas. Okay, so yeah, in Arlington. Excuse me. Yeah. I appreciate Aaron Rodgers because Aaron Rodgers is the real deal. I've seen it on too many times when this man just destroy your hope and dream when you think, God, Lee, I've experienced it personally being a Cowboys fan when Dallas was this close to advancing in the divisional round and getting to the NFC Championship. But that man threw I think this was to Devontae Adams, that 18-yard pass to Devontae Adams where he tiptoed on the sideline, or either that was Randall Cobb. It was one of them, and just completely over just completely just killed my dreams at that point. But I'm never mad when Dallas loses to the likes of Aaron Rodgers because Aaron Rodgers is that dope. Have you been siphoning some Stephen A or listening to Stephen A in your sleep? No, I actually haven't been listening to Stephen A. I haven't been watching First Take at all, mostly really for a long time. I said that I wanted to get back, Mike, into watching some First Take and getting some more opinions and stuff so I can, throw my opinion in there. But I actually haven't been watching First Take or listening to Stephen A. He's overrated. Aaron Rodgers is overrated? Listen, I will say that, listen, his talent and his skill, my sir, is not overrated. Us maybe putting him as there are people that say that Aaron Rodgers is the greatest quarterback of all time. There are people out here that say that he's the greatest quarterback that they've ever witnessed, they've ever seen. Like a lot of that does come from Stephen A. Smith, Mike. So you have people like that. I am not one of those individuals, but his skill and his talent is not overrated. I heard that he's not that good in the locker room. He'll throw you under the bus, that kind of stuff. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the man's skill. He's top five in the league for me. Rodgers is the best Packer in QB history. He's saying that because he don't like Brian H. Waters is saying that, y'all, because he don't like Brett Favre. Y'all get him in these comments because he thinks that Brett Favre is super overrated and Brett Favre is just one of the worst quarterbacks ever. So y'all handle Brian H. Waters in those comments. We moving on to the next one. Baby Aaron Rodgers. I gotta put Patrick Mahomes in my top five for best quarterback thus far this season. Why? Because he's bomb. That's one. I mean, I'm not gonna just dismiss him. He may go down as one of the greatest quarterbacks we've ever seen. He has a great offensive mind with him and Andy Reid. All those weapons the man got. I think Le'Veon played with them last week. I'm not 100% sure, but I think Le'Veon, they just picked up Le'Veon Bell. He got Tyreek Hill, helping Tyreek Hill, solidify some records as a receiver with the Chiefs. Last week, they beat up on the Jet. Listen, but they're not making as much noise because you have so many other quarterbacks and teams that are doing really well. But it would be remiss for me to not include Patrick Mahomes. We know what Patrick Mahomes give, and we know what he do, and he's just just still dope. I cannot not put him in my top fives. But let me tell you somebody that's not in my top five. No, I'm not gonna go there yet. I ain't gonna go there yet. Best QB hands down. Right now, Pablo. Nah. Right now, Patrick Mahomes doing that thing, but Patrick Mahomes is the greatest QB I've ever watched. Who said that, Brian? Yeah, he's great, but can we honestly say that Patrick Mahomes, we haven't seen some amazing things from Aaron Rodgers? I am impressed with what Patrick Mahomes does. But sometimes I feel like we as fans, as watchers, as media, we tend to get caught up in the moment. And what I mean by that is there isn't Patrick Mahomes just hasn't done anything razzle dazzle and spectacular to me that I have not seen Aaron Rodgers do, which is why I'm just so like, AR-12 is it. I mean, I haven't. No, we haven't seen anything from Rodgers. Oh, so you gonna be a prisoner of the moment, Tony? You gonna be a prisoner of the moment for the last decade plus? You telling me we haven't seen anything from Aaron Rodgers? We haven't seen. Okay, all right, all right, yeah, yeah, okay, all right. Um, it's going. Aaron Rodgers is fourth quarter. Boy, you gonna make me pull up some stuff when that boy then threw several Hail Marys up there and threw it right to his receiver. Don't play with Aaron Rodgers like that. Don't do that. Not to mention, Aaron Rodgers ain't never had a top tier receiver at all that he's done. We're talking the man is only listen, you have got to have some type of just magic in you. You have to have some type of talent, some type of skill but to essentially be deemed by quite a few people as one of the greatest quarterbacks we've ever seen, and you only got one championship. Are we saying that Troy Aikman is one of the greatest quarterbacks we've ever seen? No. Why are we not saying that? Because he had Emmitt Smith, because he had Michael Irvin. Come on now. And that man got 3 rings. I brought up Troy Aikman because Troy Aikman got 3 rings. So we let's not base this on rings or anything like that. Listen, Aaron Rodgers is the guy. But again, Patrick Mahomes definitely in my top 5. I'm moving on. Y'all know that Tom Brady is in my top 5. So I saw somebody ask a question earlier. Is Tom Brady washed or overrated? Let me see where I see this. Because the disrespect up in here is just it's real. And we not about to do this. The disrespect is real. Let me see. So is Tom Brady, where is that? Let me see. Who said that? Yeah. Oh, okay. I can't see it. Whoever said it must have deleted it because Tom Brady is proven. See, a lot of y'all was sleeping on Tom Brady last year. A lot of y'all slept on Tom Brady last year because Tom Brady didn't have no help. He was throwing to a 38-year-old Ben Watson, his tight end. He only had Julian Edelman, and when you only got one surefire receiver, then that's where all the attention is gonna go. They still managed to make it to the playoffs. Lost against the Titans, fluke. Let me not disrespect the Titans like that. The Titans was on a damn run last year, man. They hurt some feelings. They hurt Brady and them feelings. They hurt the Raven and them feelings. So the Titans was definitely, breaking some hearts last year. So I'm not gonna disrespect them like that. However, man, all freaking off season. Oh, Tom Brady not gonna be the person that he's supposed to be, or Tom Brady not gonna be the quarterback. He's washed, he's done, he's old, he doesn't have the arm strength. You talking about the eye test? You talking about the eye test? Let's talk eye test. Let's talk stats because Tom Brady. Oh, let me run these stats right quick because I didn't give y'all some numbers because I know fellas, y'all like numbers. Us ladies, look, we like numbers too. So let me throw some stuff out there for y'all. I mentioned Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers is sitting at 1,948 yards. He got 20 TDs. This is virtually with, I'm sorry, who's his number one receiver? Just Davante Adams, as always. And he's doing all that. Not high in interception at all. I think he probably averages like what 1.5 interceptions or something like that. I saw a game, whatever the case may be. Patrick Mahomes sitting at 23-15 in total yards. The man got 21 touchdowns. We already know with all those weapons, that's what Patrick Mahomes is going to have. Tom Brady sitting at 2189 in yards, passing yards. He has 20 touchdowns as well. The man is not washed. And for y'all to see that he didn't have, for folks, not y'all, because not y'all particularly, for folks to see that man didn't have any help and still just thought that he was just going to fall off this year once he did get the help in Tampa. Godwin, Mike Evans, Lord God, guess who's coming back to be a weapon for Tom Brady on Sunday? And Antonio Brown. They just said that this past weekend was one of the most accurate games that Tom Brady has had, and his arm strength looked amazing. The man is a machine. He doesn't need Bill Belichick. Bill Belichick needs him. He's definitely in my top 5 because y'all thought that he was going to fall off. And y'all can put the clown faces. I appreciate Tony talking about that he's the GOAT because he is. Listen. Look, yeah, he's dope. And I know y'all gonna be mad. Brian says y'all gonna be mad when y'all see that Brown fell off. I guess you're talking about Antonio Brown. Well, we gotta see. We gotta see. But as I mentioned on my show earlier about Nothing But Sports, make sure you go check that out. Spotify, Apple Podcast, Anchor, About Nothing But Sports. That's my podcast. Make sure y'all check that out. I dropped the episode today. And, Antonio Brown has been very focused on himself and staying motivated. And as I said on my show, I believe that he is probably in great shape. Obviously, he'll have to get in a bit more football shape because he hasn't been on the field. But I think that his mindset will be a bit different. He understands that one, two, three. This is his third, fourth, fifth chance. I don't know how many chances the man has had, or whatever the case may be. But I think he understands that the fifth time is a charm. And I don't think that he's gonna let this, opportunity slip. And I think that he understands that the Buccaneers, under the direction of one of the greatest quarterbacks in the league at the moment, Tom Brady, under the direction of Tom Brady, are serious Super Bowl contenders. And I think that he knows that, and I think that he'll simmer down. But I think that he's gonna show off. He's gonna demand attention, Brian. So in a way that you mean falling off, you're not really going to be able to assess that too much because they still have Evans, they still have Godwin. So you got to imagine that they're really going to be using Antonio Brown out there as a decoy so they can take some of those double teams away from Mike Evans and some of those double teams away from Godwin. So it may look like that he's lost a step or that he's not picking up receptions or yards. He's going to be used as a decoy. He's going to get his mans. Don't get it twisted. I think he's going to get his mans. But don't be shocked if he doesn't come out with this big bang. But I do think that he'll take enough attention off of those other receivers where they're going to start turning up. And we're going to start seeing the Bucks really start to have a handle and blow out teams like we intended to see them do at the beginning of the season. Tom Brady, of course, one of my top five. Listen, I'm doing it. I'm saying it. Big Ben Roethlisberger is a top five quarterback for me right now. And I say that because of several things. He's coming off of an injury from last year. He has his team sitting at 7-0. I got a couple people on my Twitter that don't agree with that he is, in the top five conversation. His numbers are a little less, a little less than the people that I just gave y'all. His numbers are, he got 16, 28 in yards, passing yards, and he has 15 touchdowns. The Steelers are a pretty well-rounded team. Defensively, offensively, they mix the run and the pass game in very well. But nobody under the direction of Ben Roethlisberger, y'all ain't see the Steelers being 7-0 this year. And I'm not sure if they would have been able to be 7-0 without anybody outside of Ben Roethlisberger. And that's why he goes, just for right now. Hey, look, if they let Dallas, and I said this on About Nothing But Sports too, if they allow Dallas to suck them into this trick game because they play Dallas this week, if the Steelers allow Dallas to suck them into this trick game, and God, Lord have mercy, Ben Roethlisberger just has an awful game, then maybe next week he won't be my top five quarterback. But right here, right now, with his team sitting at 7-0, he's in my top five quarterback. They're 25th in the league in pass defense in Pittsburgh. What that got to do with how Big Ben is carrying, and doing what he got to do for this team? Yeah, I think he's averaging maybe 1.5 interception as well. That means he's not turning the ball over. He's making good decisions. He's putting his players in positions to win games. Look, I don't care what y'all say. Right now, Ben Roethlisberger is one of the top five quarterbacks. And again, bruh, he's I said that they're a well-balanced team. I didn't say that they were. I said they were a well-balanced team. They're doing something good. They're sitting at 7-0. They're sitting at 7-0. They're sitting at 7-0. They just beat the Baltimore Ravens. Yeah, they're sitting at 7-0. And tell me what other quarterback could have had them sitting at 7-0 if not Ben Roethlisberger? Oh, let me make sure that I give plenty of credit to Mike Tomlin because we know what Mike Tomlin is doing his thing, and he just don't get enough credit. I refuse to let me saying Ben Roethlisberger is a top five quarterback overshadow the hell of a job that Tomlin is doing in Pittsburgh. I mean, he does this year in and year out. He just gets overlooked. Tomlin is a great coach. We know what Mike Tomlin gives. But let's not act like that this could be done with, is it Mason Rudolph? Oh, the Steelers are sitting at 7-0 with Mason Rudolph. Oh, okay. Y'all come back to me that. I want y'all to say that. Tell me in these comments that the Pittsburgh Steelers are sitting at 7-0 with Mason Rudolph. Don't worry, I'll wait. And while I'm waiting, I'll give y'all my fifth top 5 quarterback. I think it's pretty obvious. I want y'all to tell me, who do y'all think I have as the next person? Because he's not number one. It's, again, this was in no particular order. Who do y'all think is my last top 5 quarterback? Who? I want to see it in the comments. Let's go. Y'all been talking a whole lot. I want to see who y'all think. Since y'all know he's gonna have a hero ball moment or two. It's not because of Big Ben. Well, what? Listen, tell me, Tony, could Mason Rudolph have them at 7-0? So the first 4 I mentioned: Aaron Rodgers, Patrick Mahomes, Tom Brady. Aaron Rodgers, Patrick Mahomes, Tom Brady. I just said Big Ben. So who do y'all think is the 5th? Aaron Rodgers is better. Daniel Jones on your list. Ricky G. Oh, listen, Ricky, you tripping. Hey, Tristan. I named, of course, Tom Brady. Come on, Tristan. You know I named Tom Brady. Tom Brady, Aaron Rodgers, Ben Roethlisberger, and Patrick Mahomes. Those are the 4. Just right now. Like I said, I might come on here next week and be like, man, look, y'all right. Ben Roethlisberger should not have been in that conversation last week. But today, right now, with his team sitting at 7-0, with his team having a legitimate position to knock off the Chiefs. I mean, people are literally saying that it is a possibility these Steelers might knock off the Chiefs, and y'all telling me that this, with the possibility of them knocking off the Chiefs, could be done with Mason Rudolph? Oh no, I'm not gonna let y'all tell me that. So, all right. I see somebody said Kyler Murray, Fitzmagic, Russ. Somebody being funny and said Daniel Jones. Whatever. Nah, of course it's Russ. Russ is my MVP pick, baby. Russell Wilson, 2,151 yards. The man is sitting at 26 touchdowns. He got Seahawks balling. And he's a hell of a husband. Oh, yeah. So rocking y'all up in here. Take note. He be doing that thing for Sierra, okay? But, of course, I have Russell Wilson. Listen, I have been saying this since the beginning. The man is probably going to be MVP. Russell is like a good wine. He is just getting better with age. I mean, he's looking good. I'm not surprised because Russ, I feel like every time Russ step out there, but I'm just proud that he got broke off all that money, and that does not stop the grind. That don't stop the hustle. He's still going to go out there and play just as small as he want to be. I mean, obviously he's bigger, but he is kind of one of the smaller quarterbacks. Doing his thing. Yeah. Tannehill doing all right. Of course, Kyler Murray. But those are my top 5. Russell Wilson is doing well. I got to see who the Seahawks play this week. Can anybody tell me really quick? Yeah, no. Bad journalism. I should already have that with me. Oh, there you go. You know what? I think I might have that with me before y'all can tell me. Yeah, he should have MVP. No, top 5, no, absolutely freaking not. No, not over these individuals. Now, no, can I just say this? Let me just say this as well. Everybody that I mentioned on here, their team's records reflect. I mean, it gives me some type of argument here as to why I would say that these guys are top 5 quarterbacks at the same time. So, he spends $1 million on his body. I can see that. And look, like I said, Russell is getting better with age. Y'all ain't telling me. Oh, they play the Bills. Good. Okay, so they play the Bills. So who y'all think gonna win that game? The Seahawks gonna win that game. I don't know. I could kind of see the Seahawks dropping that game. I don't know. Oh, Herbert with the Chargers. I definitely, of course, Herbert is going off. Unfortunately, though, the Chargers they lose in a heartbreaking fashion, man, and I feel bad about that. I think if I was giving y'all a top 10, let me go ahead and give y'all like a fake top 10. But this for real was only a top 5 situation. If I had to throw 5 more quarterbacks into this situation, okay, number 6 for me would be, I would have to say Drew Brees. I will throw Deshaun Watson in there, despite the team record. Deshaun is doing all he can. I definitely would throw Justin Herbert in there as 8 or whatever. Again, this next set of 5 is not in any particular order. Um, I'm not throwing Matt Ryan in there. No, I'm not doing it. Nah, I'm not doing it. I'm just not doing it. Obviously Lamar Jackson. Lamar wasn't in my top 5, so he's definitely in the top 10. I will throw Lamar Jackson in there, and then the 5th person, I would say Kyler Murray. I would say Kyler Murray. Oh yeah, Tristan, Joe Burrow is definitely balling. All right, so real quick, excuse me, guys, before I get out of here. What? Excuse you from what, Tony? Excuse you for what, Kyler Murray? Real quick. Y'all top 5 quarterbacks. Everybody that's in these comments with me, I appreciate y'all rocking, listening, conversating with me, because this was super dope. But y'all not going to make me sway from what I'm saying. Y'all tried to make me seem like I was crazy last year when I said that the old school quarterbacks was going to school these youngins. And MVP conversation, Tom Brady is there. Aaron Rodgers is there. Obviously, Patrick Mahomes is in MVP conversation. Russell Wilson is there. I consider Russell Wilson as old school. He's an old school quarterback. When did he come into the league? I'm going to tell y'all right now when Russ came into the league, because it's important to know. What year? What's Russ year, y'all? Dang on it. Right. So yeah, it's important to know. That these are he's still considered old school in my opinion. 2012. This is his 8th year. Next year be, or 8th or 9th year. Next year be his year. He 2012. That's when he came in. So he's still considered like old school quarterback to me, because you got so many quarterbacks that are in their 5th year. Younger crew. Yeah, man. So y'all try playing with me. So I'm not gonna let y'all sway me. But are y'all gonna give me y'all top 5 real quick before I go? All right. Ricky G, Brady, Wilson, Rodgers, Mahomes. See me? My phone didn't went off. Yeah. Thank you. Sorry for the interruption. My alarm went off. So you agree? You got everybody. I got Ricky G, Brady, Wilson, Rodgers, Mahomes, Big Ben. Brady, Wilson, Rodgers, Mahomes, Big Ben. Perfect. Yeah, Tristan, he came in 2012. With RG3 and Luck, he's the only one still starting. Right, you right. And with a ring, true. So are y'all? Anybody else gonna give me their top 5? Cause y'all had a whole lot to say. Who y'all top 5? So I can get into it. Tell me who y'all top 5 is, cause I need to know. But Ricky G, your list look just like mine. I'ma agree with you. But Ricky G, tell me, Ricky, pretty Ricky, what they call him. Tell me, Ricky, why Big Ben is in yours. Oh, Tristan, you agree with me too? Wilson, Rodgers, Mahomes, Brady, Ben. Thank you, Tristan. Tell me why, Tristan, with Big Ben, because that was the real beef that I wanted. That's the real smoke I wanted. Is, folks just having a problem with me putting Big Ben in this top 5 quarterback situation right now. His team is sitting at 7-0. Why wouldn't I do that? All right, Tony, Chapman, Russ, Mahomes, Tom, Ben, Matt, Ryan. I need you to explain that to me. Knight. Stuttgart's Knight. Okay. I think I'm pronouncing that right. Pat Mahomes, Russ, Lamar, Aaron, and Kyler Murray is in his top 5. Brian H. Waters says Lamar Jackson. Patrick Mahomes, Russ, Brady, Rodgers. Yeah. But for one, seriously, because I definitely wanted to smoke on Ben Roethlisberger. For the ones that said that Big Ben was top 5, tell me why. Tell me why y'all agree with me with Big Ben being top 5. The team is 7-0 and statistically one of his more efficient seasons he's had. See, there it is right there. His schedule been easy, and the refs gave him the game Sunday 2 bogus PI calls. Oh, he's a Ravens fan, y'all, so he a little salty. Please. Okay. And that's what I said, Tristan. See, that's what you missed. I said that, first of all, he was coming off of injury. And for him, and like you said, for him to be having one of his most efficient seasons ever, can we stop playing with Ben Roethlisberger? I mean, and this is, furthermore, Tristan, what I said was, are we doing this? Are they 7-0 with Mason Rudolph? Don't think so. So, all right, well, I guess that's all y'all going Oh, Big Ben won you a lot of bets. That's why you in his top 5. Well, he in your top 5. Cool. Got it, Ricky G. Yeah, he's gonna blow your team out by 45. Look, I'm okay with that. Let me explain something to y'all. I'm the realest Dallas Cowboys fan you'll ever meet. And we're not even talking about the Dallas Cowboys, but for some odd reason, they gotta be coming up in this damn conversation. He knew that was gonna make me upset, but I'm not gonna let it get to me. It's Thursday night. We got some Thursday night football on. Yeah, we about to get in. We about to get into this Thursday night football. I'm gonna come back to y'all. I think I'm gonna come back and do some more live stuff this weekend because I want to talk to y'all about the matchups for this weekend. The Packers and the 49ers are on right now though, so that's gonna be dope. For those that still don't believe in Aaron Rodgers, for those that believe that Aaron Rodgers is overrated, go ahead and turn to the NFL Network or Channel 5 right quick. And then make sure y'all holler at me. Tell Ben no means no. Wow. Listen, we are not going to discuss that here. That's a different conversation for a different day. Check Matt Ryan's number. I want to see the record. I'm not checking Matt Ryan's numbers. He's not a top 5 quarterback right now, in my opinion. I want to see his record. Trevor Lawrence, sweepstakes. I like Trevor Lawrence. And Dallas should definitely go get capped. But I'm out. Thank y'all for tuning in. Again, my top 5 quarterbacks: Tom Brady, Aaron Rodgers, Ben Roethlisberger, Patrick Mahomes, and Russell Wilson. MVP Russell Wilson. Thank y'all for tuning in. I'm out. Y'all gonna holler at me the next time I go live. Make sure y'all do that. And make sure you follow my Twitter, AshleyBaker_21. And make sure that you listen to my podcast about nothing but sports, which can be found on Apple, iTunes, music, podcast, whatever. Spotify, Google Play, or Google Podcasts. And you can find it on Anchor as well. So